don't want you to live in this world. I don't want you to be a slave. I don't want you to be humiliated because they humiliate your father Aranaka and me, your mom, and all our people. For them we are nobody. We are just things that they used to get rich. Who are you? I don't trust you. You and I are different. Sisters. No, we are not the sisters. You are one of those for whom I'm a slave. A good joke. You have a good sense of humor. You are not pregnant. Are you sure? Alright, my dream. Today my husband will kill me with my unborn child, and then himself. I don't understand. I really love my husband. However, death is our only way out of slavery. The first time I saw him was at court. I did not see anyone and nothing around me except his eyes, because he, Aranaka, looked at me with such a loving look that I realized that I didn't need anyone except him. Aranaka visited me at court because my father saved his life during the battle. My father taught him to be a great military leader. Aranaka was the prince of our country, Karamantian in Africa. Havana? Why Havana? Next. I lost my father, but I met my only love. He was 17 and he became the new general. We had a wedding ceremony. However, according to our laws, Aranaka had to ask also for the blessing of his grandfather, our king. After that, my life turned into hell. The old king saw me and wanted me to become his concubine. He sent me a royal veil and I had to obey, come to the royal court. Can you imagine what I felt? I didn't want to leave. What? We don't have such rights. I was able to remain faithful to Aranaka. According to our laws, Aranaka could not see me until his grandfather invited him to the palace. But we met secretly. This was great. When the king found out about this, he was so angry that he decided to tear us apart. When my beloved went to war, the king sold me into slavery just as prisoners of war was sold into slavery from my country to Western ships. So I ended up here in South America, in the English colony, Suriname. That time I didn't know that the king told Aranaka that he had executed me, My lover did not want to leave. Moreover, his army could lose because he was crushed. However, at the last moment, he pulled himself together, led his army on the offensive, and won the battle. Aranuka found me here in Suriname. Everything is much sadder. Once an English naval captain arrived in our country. Aranuka received him as a royal guest, but the captain did not appreciate the hospitality. He invited Aranuka and 100 people with him aboard his ship and kidnapped them. So Aranuka got to Suriname. The captain sold them all into slavery. Aranuka went to the slave owner Trefi. Can you imagine? Prince of our country became a lab in South America. Trefi also is a slave trader, but he's a very intelligent and very kind-hearted person. He realized that my husband was a very educated man and promised to help free Caesar. Yeah, here we are given new names to make it easier for the British to remember them. Aranuka, Caesar. Aranuka found out that I was alive and my name was Clement now. Trefi helped us meet each other. I was like a rebirth after death. Life was again filled with meaning. Soon I found out that I was pregnant. Being pregnant from a loved one, what could be better? My beloved is alive. We will have a baby. We spent days mingling with white nobility. They took us as equal because they saw how educated Aranuka was. We dreamed to returning home to Africa. Aranuka believed Trefi, but he didn't believe the others who had promised him that they would free us. My husband organized the escape of slaves. We work here 48 hours sometimes on the plantations. Many are dying. Many died on the ship before reaching America. Our lives is not worth anything. We have no future. The white colonists caught up with us. Indeed, the plans of the governor of our city, Biam, included keeping us in slavery. Biam promised that he would let us go, but he betrayed us. Aranuka decided to take revenge on him. My husband and I decided that we should die. We cannot return to our homeland. Why do we have to give the birth to our child who is doomed to slavery? For what? And that's why I'm here, to say goodbye, my baby. And I'm telling you everything that hurts my heart. But in fact, I'm telling everything to myself. You're white. You don't understand me.